So we have Chopper with his new Kyber brain. I took Bluetooth out because it was totally unreliable in conventions. So what you're seeing right now is he's very chatty. So this is his chatty mode. If he would quiet down for a second. So he'll randomly do a vocalization and wiggle his head, sometimes left, sometimes right, starting. And in a it's not tied to it at all. The periscope will come up and do one of 4 different animations. So it brings him quite to life. And I'm using the new version of KyberPad, which you'll see here. Yes, Chopper. Has a Wi-Fi indicator, and then this section here is the status of his randomization. So right now it's down, which is off. The middle is frequent, and the top is long. So I'd use the top if I was talking to somebody at a convention and didn't want to have Chopper go totally dead. And then you see that number 1 there. If I flip this switch here, that goes to the second bank. And you can see 1 and 2 switch. So that is a nice functionality. That's the new version of KyberPad, 0.6, I believe. So the other thing I did is I went through and took a bunch of his vocalizations, which I've always had in him, but didn't necessarily, weren't called out in single shot things. So something like no problem, or uh-oh, or ta-da, and something, and what's up, and things that he would probably say. He's got a wave left and a wave right, because people always wave at Chopper. I've got his rocket booster set to a pass-through channel that's just tied directly to this switch right here. So when I flip that, it turns his booster on and off. And that I did have to change the code in his rocket booster to listen to a PWM in, but that was a simple change, and I'll put that on the GitHub. Then we've got some new sequences I've always had but could never trigger. So Danger Will Wheaton. And the Rick wave, of course, and he goes, "What did you do? What did you do?" And the new one, Arnold. And a little twirl. So, and then for the second bank, I just have a bunch of songs loaded in, because like you'll see Spider-Man or Ghostbusters or Barbie or Wednesday Addams or Indiana Jones or some random Avenger or Superman. And of course, you can always play Star Wars or goofy Star Wars, or just have some cruise music or dance music. So I've also mapped happy, angry, grumpy, angry again or something. He's always angry. And then kind of like the scrambled. So overall, he's way more expressive and has a lot more just fun stuff that he can do on demand, so that when you're interacting with somebody and a little kid comes up, you go, no, no. And yeah. So way more fun, 50% more fun with Kyber and these new features. And there you go. Bye, Chopper.